Howard Schultz, the two-time CEO of Starbucks, who first made Starbucks what it is and then retired, who then had to come back in and save Starbucks once falling star to remake it again what it is today, said, "I always wanted to do something to make a difference." Here's why. Schultz was born in 1953 and was raised in the mean streets of Bayview housing project in Brooklyn, New York. His mother worked as a receptionist and his father was mostly unemployed. When his dad was employed, he held a variety of jobs, none of which paid much or offered such basic benefits as medical coverage for him and his family. When Schultz was 7, his father lost his job as a diaper service delivery driver after breaking his ankle. At the time, sick pay or even legally mandated disability assistance were luxuries to those in low-paying jobs. And in the ensuing months, the family was literally too poor to put food on the table. It was a memory that Schultz would have and would carry with him through his adulthood. During a vacation in Italy, Schultz had what he called his epiphany. While sitting at one of Milan's many espresso bars, he realized that coffee shops there played an integral role in social life for Italians. It was a focal point for the neighborhood where friends met, where they mingled, and where they lingered for all hours of the day. Seeing this, he thought to himself, why not open a coffee bar like this in Seattle? So now it's 1987, and he learned that Baldwin and Bowker wished to sell their outlets. So after rounding up investors from Seattle, Schultz purchased the original Starbucks chain for $3.8 million. Think about that, $3.8 million. Now, once in charge, Schultz set up to completely overhaul Starbucks according to his vision, the vision that he saw back in Italy. So in addition to the $1 basic brew cup of coffee, he expanded Starbucks offerings to include exotic coffee beverages like espresso and cappuccino and cafe latte and iced coffees and cafe mochas and so forth. He also sought to create a more appealing atmosphere for his customers, the proverbial clean, well-lighted place where they could relax and enjoy their coffee in comfort. But the most radical change that Schultz made was to improve the way his company dealt with his employees. Convinced that friendly, efficient service would boost sales, he instituted a training program designed to groom knowledgeable employees who would enjoy working behind the counter, an occupation considered by many to be menial labor. Schultz said, "Service is a lost art in America. It's not viewed as a professional job to work behind a counter." He said, "We don't believe that. We wanted to provide our people with dignity and self-esteem, so we offer tangible benefits." Among the benefits Schultz offered was complete healthcare coverage for both full-time and part-time employees, as well as stock options, practices that are virtually unheard of in corporate America, particularly for those bottom-level positions. As a result of Schultz's vision, Starbucks experienced unprecedented growth throughout the 1990s, blossoming from 425 stores in 1994 to more than 2,200 in 1998. When Schultz turned the CEO chair over in 2017, the company had over 26,000 locations and employs more than 250,000 employees. Quite an impressive achievement for a blue-collar kid from the projects. But despite Starbucks' phenomenal success, what Howard Schultz seems most proud of is not how much he has earned, but the kind of company that he has created. He said, "My dad was a blue-collar worker. He didn't have health insurance or benefits, and I saw firsthand the debilitating effect that had on him and on our family. I decided that if I was ever in a position to make a contribution to others in that way, that I would. My greatest success has been that I got to build the kind of company that my father never got to work for." Here's the key lesson here. If you want to have a successful business, you have to take care of your customers, right? You already know that one. So if you want to have your customers well taken care of, then you need to take care of your people. They are the ones taking care of your customers after all. Your most VIP clients are the people inside your office. So let's hear your comments on both sides of this aisle. If you are a leader, tell us how you can take even better care of your key clients, those people on your team. If you are a team member of an organization, tell us how your organizations and the leaders of that organizations can take better care of you. What would you like to see improved? I will be very interested in reading your answers.